All right, everybody. Well, welcome back to the Scales Homestead. We are in the house again because it's, it gets dark at 4:30 or something, like stupid early. Anyway, so we're back in the house and we're gonna be trying out some food today. We, as a family, everybody's here. We are gonna be. We ordered this. Well, we didn't. Ashley did. She ordered this nutrient survival. Let's see if you can get that in there. Yeah. Yeah. She ordered this and from Nutrient Survival. It didn't come from like Amazon or anything like that. And no, we are not affiliated with this company. She seen it on a Black Friday deal and thought it would be a good deal. So she ordered it. And so she ordered 5 of these, which is let's see if I can get my finger out of the way and get it up there. Hearty Lasagna. So she ordered 5 of those, and for every 5 you order, I guess, I don't know if they got a minimum or not. Did they have a minimum?
It's a set. It's 5 in a set.
Okay.
So it just comes like in a little bundle.
So if you order a bundle, it comes with all of this, which is a breakfast deal. And I'm going to hold each one of them up there. It's got Hearty Apple Cinnamon Oatmeal and creamy chocolate shake and just regular milk, powdered vitamin milk. That's what it says. And some powdered vitamin egg blend. We're going to make some scrambled eggs out of that. And then it comes with some granola also. It says it's maple almond grain crunch. But it's granola, you know what I mean. So, what we're going to do is we are going to get the egg set up. It's got the instructions on the back. And this little, I can't get it working right now. It's got a little box here on the back that's got the instructions on it. And like the eggs, it's simple. Ashley's going to do them. It says pour powdered egg blend into a bowl with 1 cup of water. So, Ashley's going to, no, she's going to do the milk. I'm going to do the eggs. I'm sorry. I jacked that all up. So, anyway, let me scoop this stand back a little bit so we can see what the crap's going on. We got all kind of bowls and water, and we got this little toaster kettle thing in the back there that has it sets on a little plate and heats water up.
It's an electric kettle.
So, are we gonna try that or not? That granola.
It doesn't matter. It's just granola.
So what I'm gonna do is I gotta have a bowl to mix the eggs up in. We tried to get everything we needed, Like we got butter, we got spatula, we got what's that thing called? Flat grill. And and all that to try and make this a seamless process, but we're rednecks, it ain't gonna be seamless. So I'm gonna get the eggs going. And we got the flat grill over here. I'm going to turn it on. Actually, Zach, you can plug it up if you want to.
Alright.
And go ahead and go. Yeah, turn it on. I got stuttered there for a little bit. All y'all that know me know I stutter a little bit here, there, and yonder. And so we're going to put these eggs. Ew, it's yellow powder. And 1 cup of water. We're going to mix this up. I'm going to try to get this broken tripod stand to work with me here. So, we are going to... I thought you needed that for the milk.
I've got another one over there.
Oh, my bad.
Zach didn't get you yours.
Alright, so, we really don't know what we're doing with this. I mean, the instructions literally said just mix in a bowl of water. So we're mixing in a bowl of water. in it. I don't know. It's kind of chunky. So we're gonna keep mixing this up here, and hopefully get all the chunks broke up out of there. And Ashley's gonna start working on milk, which all it said for the milk was.
It needs 6 cups of water.
Was it 6 or 5?
5.
5, yeah.
5 cups of water. And then just mix the powder in. So it don't need to be heated or anything. You just mix in the water.
Now we got a little salt and pepper over there for these eggs because, well, we don't like these plain eggs. I mean, it looks like like you mixed up freeze-dried eggs, like what the astronauts eat or whatnot. It don't smell like nothing. It's kind of weird. All right, well. Is that? Yep, that's hot.
A little bit.
How do you know the little catch bowl is for that thing?
I seen it earlier, but I put a different one under it.
Oh, that's fine. As long as there's something on there.
Is that enough butter?
This makes up actually really easy.
It's
I've done
liquid.
recipes with powder milk before, and usually it takes a lot of whisking in it, and this really didn't take no time.
It took me longer to mix eggs than it did to mix milk.
I know, it really is, and it's smooth now. Like, it don't look clumpy, or, I mean, it mixed really nice.
So, you'll see on the corner of this package, I don't know if I can get it close enough to this camera for it to pick it up. I guess if I turn it the right way, it might, huh? Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to get it figured out in a little bit. It says, special ops grade, feed your freedom. I like that, because I like my freedoms. So I'm going to feed my freedom today. And, anyway, I don't think we said how much it is normal price. I think for every little bundle you buy is $30.
Yeah, for like, they have the lasagna that's here.
Okay.
That it comes in 5 packages, and it's, I think regular price is $30 for the 5 packs, and then the other package, 5 packs, was a breakfast bundle, and for every order you get on the website, they give you the breakfast bundle for free.
All right, so we're gonna try to scramble these eggs and see how that goes. So, if I could get a cameraman to kind of bring that over here. I don't know.
Will you put this in the fridge and let it kind of get maybe a little cool?
So what we're gonna do with the milk is we're gonna try the milk by itself, of course. But then what we also gonna try to do is since it has the I hope this don't make a mess. I'm gonna try to pour it kind of slow, that way maybe it'll kind of not run off all over the place.
Just make sure you don't overflow it to the hole.
That's what I'm trying not to do. Trying to keep it away from that hole. Okay. Well, they cook pretty quick, it seems like. Zach, you may turn it down a little bit too much. I don't know where the... Yeah, there we go.
Especially it was on like 200 or something like that.
So, we have this creamy chocolate shake. So what we're going to do is we're going to chill the milk for a little bit. And then we're going to try, you know, the milk just as milk by itself. And then we're going to... actually use that milk to make this little creamy chocolate shake. That way it's genuinely 100% you know, from the survival pack. It don't even like really smell when you're cooking it. It's kind of, that's kind of weird.
I don't really know. I've only cooked with powdered eggs like one time, so I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know a whole lot about powdered eggs.
And I think it even went in the recipe. It wasn't even like that, like scrambling it.
So, I don't know that I've ever even actually eaten like powdered eggs. Probably so, because I mean, I'm not real sure what they use at schools. That's probably what they use, more than likely, if I had to guess. I don't think they sit there and crack 3,000 eggs, make scrambled eggs.
No, it comes in like the, almost like the egg beaters.
Oh, it's like blended eggs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then no, I've never had powdered eggs. And that's really hot. Use your head and don't do what I do. Alright, I think we'll turn that off. I think they're done.
Just put them in this one.
Alright. I think I got the world's worst spatula to do this with. Alrighty. Eggs, eggs, eggs. And then here in just a second, we're going to use that hot water out of that. Well, you said that thing was?
It's an electric kettle.
Electric kettle, there you go. And we're going to, Lord, Ryan made a mess all over the counter. About it. Oh, God. Alright. I'm going to call that good enough. So, you can set that back up over there. And put this bowl over here in this thing. Lock my little mess up. Alright, so I guess we're going to, excuse me. I guess we're going to try these eggs first. And see how was that. Move the camera if you need to. Won't by there. Lord have mercy, son.
Well, I'm hard-headed like you.
Yeah, there is that. I took my hat off to eat and we're just sampling food. It's a habit. Ain't nobody on YouTube everything is without a hat on. So, they look like eggs though. I mean,
Salt and pepper.
they look pretty good.
Good.
I put it in the mix, but I didn't put a whole lot in there. Alright, let's see how these eggs taste.
They're pretty good. I think with
A little bit of seasoning, they'd be alright.
yeah, they have a really good egg flavor and like a fresh egg flavor too. I'm surprised with that.
They're very, like, yolky. You know what I mean? It's got a strong yolk flavor kind of to it.
It tastes like eggs.
Yeah. I think with like
Tastes really good though. I like it.
our
does.
regular scrambled eggs, like with onions and cheese that we like to do in the mornings, that would be perfect with.
That's really not good. I mean, not good. My God. It's really not bad.
It's really not.
It's really not good.
How do y'all like
Okay.
them?
It's like eggs.
I like
Sounds like
them pretty
eggs.
good.
Coming from powder, because I know y'all have never had powdered eggs before at all.
No, we've always had eggs.
It's cool.
The Skull's eggs.
There ain't no way that ain't powdered.
Does it taste better or worse than the Skull's eggs?
Oh, this
Better.
tastes way better because there's actually a little bit of salt and pepper in
You
it.
can use eggs. We won't be using that no more. That way it'll be out of the way.
Yes, sir.
Everyone from school knows what I mean.
Alright, away.
Okay. So, the eggs are a pass. They're really good.
This thing.
Okay, y'all want to try the milk?
That little lever's kind of messed up a little bit. You got to kind of pull it to the side. Actually, I think if you just hit that button, it'll release it all the way. You know what I mean?
Alright,
You want to get the milk out?
Okay.
And I am going to be a huge critic on the milk because I hate powdered milk. I have never had any powdered milk that I like.
No.
Even if I add it into like a bread recipe or something like that, I still usually can taste the powdered milk in it and hate it. So
I don't think you whisked it enough.
I am not
All the powder will
having
come back
very
up
high
there.
hopes. Okay, it kind of separated since it's sitting in the fridge. But I don't have very high hopes of liking this milk. So we'll see.
Now, we use we call it dry milk, powdered milk, whatever. it works good for a lot of like baking things and stuff like that, you know. But as far as just straight up drinking the milk, it's yeah, it is what it is. It's powdered milk. So we're gonna try this out.
It smells like milk.
It actually does smell like milk. Smells like milk.
It really does. It doesn't smell like powdered milk.
It probably gonna taste like 2% milk if I had to guess.
Yeah, it does. Still pretty good though.
Yeah, tastes like 2% milk.
I'd eat the cereal
That's
with it.
really shocking. It doesn't taste like powdered milk at all. That's
think
actually really good. I'm surprised because I hate powdered milk and I usually would.
Yeah,
I would drink that.
It don't taste like whole milk. It tastes like 2% milk. You know, like a little kind of watered down a little
Right.
bit almost.
Yeah, it's really definitely not a full fat milk, but it's really good.
It's good though.
I would drink that
It's
on a
better
regular
than
basis.
that shelf stable liquid milk.
Yes, yes,
Very-
that comes
very-
in the carton that
Yeah.
that can sit on the
no,
shelf
we
for
don't
like
have
6
none,
months.
We don't have
No,
none left.
and
We got
it's better than that.
We got a bunch of that shelf stable milk last year during the whole pandemic. Kids were out of school and they got what they call it, but like food boxes delivered every week, I think it was, or something like that.
I think so.
I think it was like twice a month.
And of course, we had 2 kids in school, so we got 2 boxes like every 2 weeks, and they had 5 of those little half gallons of milk in there. And I mean, we give them away. We used them to feed animals, you know. We ended up throwing a bunch of them away just because they got old, and we didn't really trust it. They was nasty. Like you could even tell it in like if you used it for baking, you could tell that you didn't use like real milk or a good milk substitute. It was horrid.
The only time I could eat it was if like
Whereas this, I mean, I can just drink this. I'm not a big fan of 2% milk, but I like a fattier, creamier, like whole milk. I really like just unfiltered, unpasteurized, just by God cow milk. But we don't have cows, so we don't get that.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do the Hearty Lasagna, which was the one I was most excited about, that I really wanted to see. The whole point of this is we like to go camping and things, and so anytime you go camping and you're having to bring all this extra stuff with you, it's just a headache. So if you can have some little meals like this that just takes water and heating them up, that's heaven sent. But there's also times that we have been through... what hurricane?
Laura came through
Laura.
first, and we was without power for 9 days,
yeah,
7 to
9
9 days,
yeah.
something like that.
Completely without power, and it was so hot, y'all. Like, we had a generator, and we have a gas stove, but we could only run one air conditioner on our generator that we had at the time. And you couldn't cook in here. So if I could plug in something like an electric kettle or just even out on a Coleman stove, that would have been everything just to get, something to eat besides, crackers or, make a quick little sandwich or something like that. That would have been really nice to have. And,
What's that for?
to make chocolate milk in a minute.
Okay.
So that's what made me interested in buying these in the first place. And to try them out. Because MREs are okay and things like that, but there's a lot of stuff out there that's just not really good.
Okay. So you're doing the lasagna.
The lasagna. And with lasagna, it is... I need another measuring cup.
What,
A half a cup of boiling water in this one. And I'm sure it's going to have to set for a few minutes.
That's just the water that I
That has
use.
measurements on the
Okay, that's fine. What's in there?
I think it's liters.
It's in
on the side.
liters though, yeah, it's gonna be hard to
Guesstimate.
we
not
ain't
trying to
we ain't in
convert that
England,
right
we don't measure things in liters. Okay, so while she's getting that going, just mixing up the lasagna. I guess I'm gonna get a bowl, and I'm gonna start this Hearty apple cinnamon
Interesting.
oatmeal, which takes 1/3 cup of boiling water. Stir, cover, and let stand for 2 to 3 minutes. Stir again and dig in. Okay. So we're gonna get this little bowl right here.
I think I'm gonna add just a little bit more boiling water to this. I added a half a cup,
Looks a
but
little
it's
dry.
still looking dry. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's just it looks extremely thick.
See, like it come out like super thick. Hang on. Let me do this. See, it's like really thick. So
I mean, just a little bit, not much, but just a little bit more to let it stand.
Smells good
It
though.
does smell really good.
Oh,
I'm actually really impressed because I was kind of worried about
Hearty apple cinnamon oatmeal.
how much water you need.
It says 1/3 of a cup, but I'm kind of worried it's gonna be a little dry too. But I mean, a half ain't much more than a third.
A little bit between, and we can go from there.
So we're gonna try. Cause this says you gotta let it sit for 2 to 3 minutes. So that'll give us a chance to try the milk.
Yeah,
I mean, not the
that's
milk,
better.
the chocolate milk, I guess, chocolate shake. We could try that out while this sits and stands. Does it say let that stand?
Yeah,
too?
let it stand for 4 to 5 minutes. It says you can actually cover it, but
Well, that's what this says. This is,
I didn't have anything to cover it with, so.
well, that worked out good on that oatmeal. It looks pretty good.
It's oatmeal.
And
Okay.
it's like a smaller green oatmeal too.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's not like whole oats. It's like what do you call it? Like ground oats. I mean, it's looks pretty good. It smells. I mean, it smells awesome.
Please.
So, oh, sorry. Here you go.
That's okay. Okay. I'm gonna do the chocolate milk while we're waiting. And it's just mixing this powder into a cup of milk. And so we're just trying it there and see how good. I kinda got high hopes for it now since the milk was so good.
I think it'll come out good. I mean, the milk's not bad, so adding chocolate to it can't make it no worse.
I'm gonna say that looks like a lot
It does look like a lot.
for a
You know,
there, I'm gonna double check. Yeah, pour shake. Chocolate shake into glass and add 1 cup of milk.
Okay. Good.
That smells good.
oh wow.
That might be this.
You can also use water for this, but we was wanting to test out the milk anyway. That looks awful thick.
Oh man, it's supposed to be a shake.
Yeah,
I guess it's
well.
gonna be a little thicker.
You're right. And I'm still just amazed. This blended really fast too. I mean, you can see it's pretty much
Yeah.
all blended in. And this is just, I mean, room temperature water. This is not hot water. In fact, this was the milk, so it actually is a little bit chilled because we did put it in the fridge for a few minutes. Alright, I guess I need to finish my milk. Is any of you going to finish yours real quick?
Maybe.
If you want to drink the chocolate milk, you don't have to. Oh, it's all chocolatey.
It is kind of thick, like a shake.
Yeah.
Looks pretty good.
I had to do it.
All right. Let's try it out and see what you taste like. No,
I don't know what's wrong with that.
No,
that's
that's chemical.
It's salty.
You know, it's not that bad.
And it's probably because we added it into the milk or something. Like we should have tried it. But that's really gross.
yeah.
It's creamy chocolate milk, but it's Anybody that has done the protein shakes, it's grainy, really grainy like that, but it's mixed in.
Pass me the milk, please.
And it's salty. It has a saltiness to it.
Yeah, it's very. Oh man.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a cup.
The creamy chocolate shake is not. It's not great.
I'm
Not
not a
great at
fan
all.
of protein shakes or anything like that
I might
anyway.
do like Xander, dilute that down with a little bit of milk and see what it tastes like.
Well, and that's what, I mean, but I swear it says 1 cup.
Oh, I know that, but that's horrible.
And maybe that's what it is. It just needs to be diluted, Xander.
Right.
Because that wasn't good.
I just thought like it felt really strong with chocolate.
Yeah, I mean, but it had
It's
salty.
It's better diluted down a little bit, but it's still weird.
Well, and I mean, it is a does it say protein? I know this company puts in a lot of vitamins in their food. Like you're getting a lot of extra stuff than what you would normally.
It's better if you like maybe doubled it up, put 2 cups of milk, maybe. I think it would be all right.
And I was gonna put it in, but it was mixing so smoothly, I didn't. And I should have probably put it in the protein shaker there we had. So.
Because I mean, I kind of doubled the amount of milk that I had in mine, and it was a lot more tolerable. But it's still got a weird.
Yeah, it's still salty.
It's alright.
I do not recommend the creamy chocolate thing though.
Yeah, and maybe we should have done it in regular milk or
Well, the thing about it is though, if you're doing it in a survival stance, you're gonna have this milk.
Yeah, that was my whole thing.
So
Was using that milk. Can you go this way, please? Was using the milk that we would have on hand. So, what do y'all want to try first, the lasagna or the oatmeal?
Lasagna.
we'll do the lasagna and we'll use the oatmeal like a dessert, I guess.
Okay. There.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Alright, let's move the oatmeal back here. Golly, I gotta get the taste of that out of my mouth. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that milk was not good with that, or that shake. It's a chocolate shake, so I got to keep that in mind. That it's gonna be like the whey protein shakes or whatever, and we're not fans of them.
Oh,
My fault.
well,
It's still warm.
alright. Let's see.
I don't like texture.
Little crunchy for some reason.
I think it would have been better if we would have covered it. Like we should have covered it. It definitely needs more water than what it would have, because I probably would have added a little bit more water.
It's
But
Weird.
it's
very strong on the Italian seasoning though.
yeah. I was gonna say it has plenty of seasoning, but it definitely is made with a tomato powder base. You can definitely taste the tomato powder in this one.
Yeah. It's I mean it's edible. I mean I wouldn't say it's superb. Like I wouldn't say, man, I really just want to go out and eat this. But from a survival standpoint, it's very edible. I
Okay.
mean,
So would y'all feel this was better than, like, say, opening a can of SpaghettiOs or something like that? This is not as good as SpaghettiOs.
I enjoy it.
No.
I think I'll take another scoop.
Or the Chef Boyardee.
It's not better than ravioli, but it's better than SpaghettiOs.
No. Nothing's better than good SpaghettiOs.
I think. Okay, as me and y'all know, I work offshore, and for better than a decade, I worked close to the beach offshore, running big fields, jumping jackets, going to each little well site and taking care of what needed to be a boat or a helicopter. And sometimes you would get stuck on platforms for a long time, sometimes for days. So you eat a lot of tuna fish from the can, tuna fish from a pouch, you know, canned chickens, things like that. And I mean, you may do with it. It wasn't great, but it was food. And I would say, given if I had to go back to that again and was doing those kind of things again, I would rather have this than just a bland can of tuna fish or beanie weenies or Vienna sausages or, God forbid, sardines. I would rather have that. Now, like I said, it's not something that I would order to say I just want to eat it. But from a survival standpoint, it's very edible. I mean, it's not the greatest in the world, but it will get you by in a bind. And it is. I mean, it is freeze dried food. It is. I mean, it's when you freeze dry food, it changes the taste. It changes the texture. So I mean, but it's not bad food. It is edible, without a doubt.
You gonna try this too?
Still got it. Right now.
So let's set this back there.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. You could definitely tell it was. My biggest thing was you can tell it was tomato powder, made out of tomato powder. Which I mean that's what they have to make it out of, but you could really taste it. I don't know. It was. That could have been done a little bit different, I guess.
I enjoyed it.
I mean, it was like I said, it was very edible, you know. So.
All right, and this is what flavor oatmeal?
Throw the pack away.
Apple cinnamon, I think.
Cinnamon.
Yeah.
It's Hearty Apple Cinnamon Oatmeal.
Okay.
It smells really good.
It smells really, really good.
So,
It kind of smells like an oatmeal cookie.
and I like oatmeal cookies. But
Me
I
too.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
It'd be really good with a little bit of milk too.
I think if I had a little bit more sugar in it, maybe. Which I know for survival, you don't need a lot of sugar.
It almost tastes like an oatmeal cookie. A little bit more sugar, and maybe some creaminess from some milk or something. It would be. It would
Not
be
that
really
chocolate.
good. That's why I was like, "Don't do that."
I think it could be a
I
little
don't like
sweeter.
oatmeal.
I don't. And that was like the texture is like
Right.
sandpapery. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
That's not bad though.
Xander's not a big oatmeal fan, so he was a bad person to
Man,
judge
your brother
that.
bought you some water.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
So, I think it could be a little bit sweeter, but there again, in a survival stance, I could eat that all day and be happy.
But this is the whole thing with this too. With it being nutrient survival, it's supposed to be I'm not gonna say healthier because it's still gonna have like your stuff in it, but it does have a lot of vitamins and things that
Well, like
if you were backpacking out or hiking, you know, on long trips and this is what you were packing, I would definitely feel like this would probably be better for you than some of the other stuff that's out there because this has so many vitamins in it that it was
right.
it would just give you your, you know, your better options.
But I think like I'm just reading the nutrition facts on this oatmeal and like it's only got like 8 grams of sugar in this whole pack. And as many of you know, that's not a whole lot. Whenever you get, you know, like one bottle of soda may have 50 grams of sugar in it. So it is based more towards the healthy side, just because it is for survival. So you need carbohydrates to build your energy. You don't need sugar because if you eat a bunch of sugar, then you're going to have a sugar crash. So if you eat carbohydrates to get your energy from carbs, then you can last longer. And you won't have that crash. So it is a good survival food. And I mean that's the whole premises of what's going on right here is it's strictly survival food. It's not supposed to be like going to Gordon Ramsay's place and eating. You know, I mean, it's not gourmet food. It's survivalist food, and we just thought we'd test it out and see. Even though we're full from eating lunch today, but we
definitely wanted to try it out.
Still wanted to try it out, and even being full, it was still decent food. The chocolate shake was not good.
No. I definitely am probably gonna look into buying some of this powdered milk, just to be honest, because I have honestly never tried shelf-stable milk that tasted as good as this. This was really good. I love it. It was my favorite thing, I think. I was really shocked, and the eggs were really great. So that might be something that I think about, because I do have some recipes that calls for powdered eggs, and so I might be, if I can. I haven't looked, and I probably should have looked before we did the video, but if they have like the bigger quantities instead of the packs of the milk and the eggs, and I'm sure they have something.
Are you talking about like, instead of being like this little packet, being
right,
like a big, like
a can,
3 pounds or something?
Yeah.
Right. You want to try some of this maple almond grain crunch?
And that might have really been good on the oatmeal too. Like I said, a little bit of milk, and if that's sweet.
I don't know how sweet it is, if it even is sweet.
Right. I just a little bit. I don't a whole bunch. That's good. That's really good.
It's got sorghum in there, which I don't know if a lot of people know, but that's like, it's a corn substitute. It's odd.
It almost looks kind of like Rice Krispies in here.
Rice sorghum.
Oh.
So, same thing. It's only got 5 grams of sugar. It's got a lot of protein, 13 grams of protein. It's not bad. It's almost, maybe because it's freeze dried, it almost feels like it's a little stale.
It's yeah.
I'm gonna see something.
Like the texture of it. You can taste the sorghum in there without a doubt. It's a lot stronger than corn or like rice.
Come here a little bit here. Please. I'm gonna see if I like granola and milk, just like cereal.
But it's not bad. It has what it says on the front. It's got organic crisp rice, sorghum, and some word I can't say with a Q. Quinoa. Quinoa with rolled oats, crunchy almonds, and a sprinkle of cinnamon. I don't taste the maple. It says maple, but I don't really get a whole lot of maple.
I get the maple.
I get the maple.
It's really good milk too, just like a cereal.
So, says it's designed to the nutritional standards of the United States Armed Forces. So, it is essentially designed just like an MRE.
I like it. I'm impressed with the brand. We haven't tried a whole lot of different. I mean, we have tried several freeze-dried foods, but like all the brands out there, we really haven't shopped around and tried. But this one was really good. I am impressed. Like I said, I have never tasted powdered milk that I liked. So that I am just so super impressed with that. The powdered eggs were really good. And I would definitely recommend somebody to, if nothing else, buy a little sample packs like we did. They're cheap and are especially cheap for freeze dried, and they're really good. It's worth trying it and see if you like it.
Yeah. So that's really gonna wrap this up. We like I said, we just thought we would give a genuine taste test. Now, we had started to kind of pre-taste this before with the lasagna because we got 5 of them. So we had initially kind of talked about trying that one first, since we had so many of them, just to make sure it was going to be good. But then we eventually just opted to say, well, you know what? We're just going to do a blind one. We're going to do a blind taste test and set it all up and just try it all at one lick and let y'all know exactly what we thought of it. For the most part, it was all very good, aside from the chocolate creamy shake thing that was not good.
That was so bad.
Oops, sorry. So, anyway, we hope y'all enjoyed this. We hope y'all learned something from this. We recommend it, even if they send you the little free deal. You know, like you buy the little bundle, little 5 bundle, and they send you the little breakfast sampler thing or whatever it was called. Even if they send that to you, all of it's good except for the chocolate shake thing. And I mean, you can try that out. Y'all may like it. I mean, all 4 of us did not care for it, and we all like different things. So I'm pretty sure it was just not good. So anyway, we're gonna clean this little mess up. Well, actually, it's just about got the whole mess cleaned up. Never mind. Anyway, we're gonna wow.
Drop that.
We're gonna close this video up and get it out to y'all. It'll be after Christmas whenever y'all are seeing this. So we hope everybody had a Merry Christmas, and we appreciate everybody's support. And whether you're on Facebook or YouTube or whichever platform you're watching this on, we do appreciate your support nonetheless on both of them. And we will see y'all on the next one.